All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about an artist named Yony Calanche, and his story, it's really something special. It's all about how our deepest, toughest struggles can be turned into art that connects every single one of us. So yeah, this isn't just about music, it's about the sound of resilience.
So, let's just start with a really fundamental question, something that gets right to the heart of it. How is a song even born? For most artists, it's a process, right? It's about searching and experimenting and kind of piecing things together. But for some, well, it arrives in a totally different way.
See, for Yony Calanche, the melody isn't something he has to go out and find. It finds him. His whole process isn't about deliberately building something, but more like he's just receiving it. Almost like he's tuning into a broadcast that's already playing out there in the universe.
And this is where Yony's process just completely flips the script on how most musicians work. It all starts with a melody that just, poof, appears, fully formed, right in his mind. And from that one little seed, the entire song, the theme, the lyrics, the feeling, it all just crystallizes. It's only when the song is totally complete in his head that he finally picks up his guitar. And get this, he's not picking it up to write. He's just bringing it into the world. It's this innate, almost mystical kind of gift.
But, a gift like that, it makes you wonder, right? Where does this music really come from? The answer to that question is, well, it's at the very core of his story, and it reveals how his art found this much deeper purpose, a purpose that was forged in adversity.
So, while this unique gift is pretty fascinating, his music isn't just about, pulling melodies out of thin air. There's a really powerful force driving it, something born from a deeply personal experience that gives every single note a deeper meaning, a mission of hope and positivity.
Yony's art is quite literally forged in fire. His whole musical purpose was sharpened and defined by his personal battle with and his victory over cancer. That experience completely transformed his creativity. It turned his art into a beacon of hope for anyone else out there facing their own struggle. And this experience, it gave birth to a really powerful idea we can call resilient art. Think of it like this. It's the alchemy of turning personal pain not into something sad, but into a source of strength and inspiration for other people. It's art that's always looking forward, not back.
Okay, so now he's armed with this incredibly powerful new purpose, right? Yony's mission became bigger than just writing songs. I mean, if his message was all about connection and overcoming struggle, he needed to build something that actually embodied that idea, a project that had no borders.
So what does he do? He takes one of the most isolating experiences a person can possibly have and channels it into a project that's designed for maximum connection. The whole goal was to create music that would literally cross borders and unite people on a global scale.
And the result? A band made up of musicians from seven different countries. Just think about that. An idea born from isolation became this incredible beacon of international collaboration.
The project is called Musical Band Yony Calanche, and honestly, it's a creation that's just perfectly suited for our modern connected world. It's a completely virtual band. The members all collaborate remotely, producing this really cool modern pop rock and ballads in both Spanish and English. And right at the center of it all, you've got Yony. He's the leader, the producer, the visionary, basically coordinating every single piece from all across the globe.
So right about now, you might think you have him figured out, right? He's a modern, global pop rock producer. But that's only half the story. There's this whole other, equally important side to his artistic identity, a traditional soul.
This is what's so fascinating. This is the duality of Yony Calanche. So on one hand, you have the modern producer leading this global virtual pop rock project. But then, on the other hand, he has this alter ego almost, Canta Claro de Antioquia. And as this traditional minstrel, he pays homage to his Colombo-Venezuelan roots, performing the beautiful folkloric music of his heritage. I mean, he literally lives and creates in two totally different musical worlds at the same time.
And to really see his incredible range in action, you just have to listen to the music. With his band, he'll create a polished pop rock ballad like No Te Vayas. But then, as Canta Claro de Antioquia, he'll perform a deeply traditional folkloric piece like Homenage a Colombia. And the thing is, he's equally authentic in both worlds.
It just showcases this incredible artistic breadth he has.
So, what does all of this add up to? You've got the modern producer, the traditional singer, the cancer survivor. It all comes together in one single, powerful, overarching theme.
Ultimately, Yony Calanche's story, it just transcends music. It's a universal lesson about the resilience of the human spirit. You know, our profound capacity to take our deepest pain and transform it into art that unites us, no matter the distance or the borders between us.
So, what's the key takeaway here? We can kind of call it the Yony philosophy. It's the belief that music, it's a tool for healing, that art's highest purpose is to create human connection, that our absolute greatest adversities can be transformed into inspiration, and that borders, whether they're musical, cultural, or geographical, are meant to be crossed.
Yony Calanche's life and his work, they leave us with this incredible possibility to think about. If pain is a universal language that every single human understands, then maybe, just maybe, a melody born from resilience and shared without borders can be the universal cure. Thank you for joining us on The Explainer.